This playthrough is rated T for teen.
Be prepared for cave-ins, viewers! Greetings and salutations, Vauldemare back here with another episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. In the last episode, we finished the little side area with the orcs and trolls and giants and everything like that. Then we went to the Valley of the Wind. No, not that Valley of the Wind, but we got pushed around, pulled around, and then we beat a guy in his manicore, and then he got killed off screen, which is good for us. We don't have to mess with him. So, time to go on to another plane of elemental evil.
The Air Foundation has been activated? Well done. Here, a reward on behalf of your work for the organization.
Yeah, we get for doing that, we get 5,000 gold pieces and 8,000 experience points, which I think we get the same every time we go to every area, so. Alright, time to go to the elemental plane of Earth now.
Very well. May fortune follow you, adventurer. Farewell.
So if you go to this place, it's a good idea to have a extra set of non-metal stuff in your inventory. So unfortunately I do, but because I have the dagger I should be fine. But a little old friend, a buggy friend, returns, so it might be a good idea to either have non-metal armor or go through this whole area with just unequipping your armor. That's up to you though if you want to do that. But anyway, it looks like we got a lot of points to spend. Alright, oh yeah, I guess since we're doing ranged attacks now with the dagger, I could upgrade that for a bit. Let's see. I'm just looking at my... Yeah, I could upgrade my endurance, finally just be able to... Let's do some of the minor stuff like, you know, like death... oh yeah, I could do the death blow stuff too. Decisions. Yeah, we're gonna do Iron Will as well. Let's see. As well as doing that, so... Alright, let's go ahead and upgrade Diamond Body. Let's max that out. And then let's do Deflect Missiles. After that... Yeah, we could do Death Blow. I think that'll be the next solid one. Or a Crushing Blow, one of the two. I don't know if we're really... I mean, I want to eventually buy all the stealth stuff, but... It's not a... Yeah, I am doing the throwing dagger though, so yeah, accuracy would be really good as well. So, okay, that'll work. Yeah, we'll do a pointed death blow. Why not? All right, Duil.
The elemental plane of Earth is a dark and dangerous place, even with the magic of the nearby Earth Foundation creating oxygen and pockets in the otherwise solid stone and soil. Are you prepared to go?
I am. Okay, so they do explain how we survive. It's because of the Foundation. Never mind.
They are coming, Luvia. The Harpers have hired them to take the 4 elemental foundations from us.
Do not concern yourself with such trivial matters. I will deal with them soon enough.
Trivial? Do not underestimate them. It was such thinking that led to your disgrace at the manor.
Psst. I know my feelings well. Almost as well as yours, Karn. Yes. Perhaps we shall speak of feelings another time. But now I must prepare for the arrival of my guests. Soon the world will witness the full glory of my science, and those lapdogs of the Harpers will help me.
Yes. Show us this science of yours. Just do not fail the Zentarum again.
Alright, looks like Luvia is going to be the villain for us to attack this time, so what does the crazy scientist lady have for us? I don't know. But inside, yep, there's the rust monsters. They will have a chance of just destroying your metal equipment no matter what it is. So, best to... Ooh, wow, you see 150 damage there? Wow, it might be easier just to take off my metal armor and just fight them manually, because they take quite a few hits, dude. Or if they get too close to me. Because luckily I have a million throwing daggers, apparently. Yeah, we have to be careful with these guys, because one, they're stronger than before, but two, you know, they have the, oh, right, you can just attack them. I don't know why I didn't think about that at the time. I was like, wait a minute, we can just break it down. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Yeah, there's like rust monsters in this area, and Umber Hulks as well. Maybe I should just unequip all my armor and just manually get to them, because that would be a lot faster. Because that would do a lot more damage too. Just throwing daggers all willy-nilly. Oh, there's the Ember Hulks. Yeah, the ones that look like big old insects. Look at the thing. Those guys are huge! And they do a pretty decent amount of damage too. At least Umber Hulks don't, you know, destroy your metal equipment. So yeah, you can stun them. You could stun the oh, I killed him off screen. Okay. Another buzzing sound. Sorry about that. Not much I can do about that. And who knew potions were hiding inside the rock crevices and everything like that. Yeah, I probably should have kept, now that I mentioned the whole, should have worn leather armor and stuff like that, I should have kept my leather armor that I got from the last area, just so I could equip it so I wouldn't have to deal with the rust monsters. Oh yeah, I forgot you could destroy those little stone things. Right, forgot about that. Ooh, I could use a hail of knives on those guys. Although I haven't been upgrading it, so it's not as useful as it could be. Because if you upgrade, you can I think throw up to 5 daggers, if I recall. That was only certain. Okay, I don't know why it wasn't letting me hit that one, but okay. You must have to hit it like at the right spot. Ooh, jade. Yeah, well, not all of them, but a good deal of these are going to have element or gems inside of them, so something to consider. Looks like I'm getting quite a few jades. Hopefully she won't finish me. You know, Mortal Kombat. Actually, wasn't there a jade in Beyond Good and Evil as well? Are they ever going to come out with that sequel? Probably not. It's at this point, I think it's one of those projects that's technically dead, but no one wants to admit it. Everyone wants it to be alive because, you know, nostalgia and all that sort of stuff, but like, dude, it's over. They're not going to finish it. The game's been in production for like 10 plus years. I think it's not coming out. Yeah, I wouldn't be afraid of these guys if they didn't actually have the chance to destroy my magical equipment, which means having to buy it all over again, you know. And with the one armor, I've got the Fey armor. I can't buy that again because that was only during Act 1 or whatever, or Act 2, something like that. So I can't go back and get that. So, and if only that one monster wasn't there, I would. Okay, well I'll come back for you later then. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. And I don't remember if everything has to have something, like if there's a randomness to where if it'll drop something or not. Sometimes stuff just doesn't have anything, and that's just how it is. But yeah, get out of here, you. You tend to like run. Oops. Forgot to swap to stunning blow. Stunning blow. Stunning blow. Man, I'm stunning that guy like multiple times. Holy crap. He didn't stand a chance. Alright, there you are. Luckily, most rust monsters are actually kind of cowardly in D&D. They tend to be scavengers. The only reason they usually attack party members or parties of adventurers is if they actively go into their lairs and mess with them, or if they're feeding. Usually they'll try to run away, but if you back them into a corner, they'll attack you. Well, that's usually how they're supposed to go, because they are technically they're giant insects. So most insects won't obviously go after you because they're, unless you're actively trying to harm them. Nope. Back up. Back away, my friend. Nope. Aha. You can get closer, but not close enough. Yeah, I should have just brought my can of Raid. That would have worked against those guys. Yes, sirree. Not that I'm sponsored or anything like that. That's just a name. It's one of those name brand situations where that's just what everyone says when they come across a certain type of bug killer. Even though there's a million products out there that do the exact same thing. It's like Band-Aids, you know. Band-Aids are technically a name brand. You know, they're supposed to be like adhesive strips, I think is their technical term for Band-Aids, but we're so used to using Band-Aid that it's just something people say, you know. I want to get paid to say it, dang it. Was that another jade? You know, there are supposed to be other gems other than jades in here. You know that, right? There are other gems in the world. What's your favorite gem? I'm not sure what my favorite gem is. Maybe sapphires, maybe? Those are pretty cool. Amethysts are not too bad. Can't go wrong with the diamond or the ruby. But diamonds are like, I don't know. Uh-oh, earth elementals. What? I'll fight you here in a second, actually. I want to go back to that other area. Because I think I wanted to finish off that area before we fight him. Yeah, you were thinking, like, when you jumped in this place, you're like, Umber Hulks and rust monsters. Shouldn't we do, like, in the last area where you fight, you know, elementals? You know, it's like, yeah, we eventually fight them. It just takes a hot minute to get to it. Actually, I'm kind of surprised rust monsters are... Well, actually, no, maybe I'm not. Just because they eat metal and stuff like that, so the plane of air would be a perfect place for them. But that's not where they originate from, folks, by the way. Umber Hulks don't either, so... Yeah, I'm not sure why they put Umber Hulks and rust monsters here, because in the plane of air, we fight, you know, elementals. That's all we fight. So you think in here we'd fight just elementals, just versions of elementals, you know, which... I guess they wanted to change it up in between the different different planes, I guess. But you know, the whole point is that it's called the elemental plane of It's called the elemental plane of air or earth or whatever. So you know, those things would live there. But you know, whatever. Then again, maybe the explanation you can give is that the Zentarum grabbed them and threw them here to protect this place from us. So. And because of the foundation, they're actually able to live here without being crushed by the earth or whatever. Because technically there wouldn't be... Well, actually, it depends on how you play the plane of air or earth or whatever. Oops, right. You could play it however you want as a DM. Usually the suggestion is that it's supposed to be so foreign to you, and it's supposed to, like, the physiology of the world of the planes, like, are not like the material plane. Which, the material plane is what they call the regular world, where everything has its balance and formation and all this other stuff. But when you go to the elemental planes, it abides by its own rules, you know. And so you can't think of it like that. But for game design, you kind of have to do it like that. Otherwise, players will be like, I'm not even sure how to really wrap my head around if you did anything other than that. There we go. So, which I don't mind. I'm just nitpicking when it does certain things, you know, just for fun. I like poking fun at stuff and complaining. I'm an American, dang it. That's what we do. Actually, I think most people do that. It's not an American thing, but I like just making fun of myself all the time. Oops. Yeah, it keeps trying to... Whoops. Oops, I don't know why I was still on the menu there. Alright. Yeah, it's like he's trying to eat my daggers out of the thin air. I wonder if that is what he's trying to do. He's actually trying to eat the daggers. That's why he's acting weird like that. I don't know. I mean, that would make sense that he would... Good thing that daggers are infinite. Unless he came up to me, like, actually came up to me and tried to attack me, then he would eat the daggers. It's just from a ammunition mechanic where you can throw as many as you want, you know. I think the idea is these throwing daggers, well, one, you either have a billion of them, or two, they act like, you know, like Thor's hammer, where it comes to you when you're called. It's just, we're throwing it so fast that the dagger's coming back to our hands just as quickly. So we're just going, you know, rapid machine gunning it, you know. Bzzz, you know. I think there's a jade. I know you're supposed to get other gems in here. It's not just supposed to be jades, if I recall. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I could have swore you could get other gems in here, not just jades. I don't even know if any of my builds really required me to have jades now that I think about it. Maybe? Alright, there you are. Yeah, he's resistant to poison, so... Or well, he's resistant to poison and he can't be poisoned technically, so... And he can't be stunned, so... Yeah, see? But I can do a lot of damage when I run up to him. Just gotta... Oh, there you go. Yeah. He seemed more impressive than he actually was. Most impressive. Yeah, we beat him pretty handily. But yeah, there's multiple ones. No, actually, I just... Oh, he got stuck. That's funny. I know my block too early. Not that it really mattered. Yeah, he couldn't get through that little area, so he was kind of stuck. So... Man, I'm having an easier time fighting earth elementals than the wind elementals. You'd think it'd be the other way around. You know, the rock would be so dense that punching it would hurt your fist or something like that. You know, but nope. I mean, then again, air is more intangible, so it kind of makes sense that maybe that would be more dangerous or difficult to fight. At least with the rock, you actually have something to physically hit. Ow. Stop blocking. There we go. Thank you. Thank you kindly. And yeah, have you noticed there's not like a million spots to save in here? It's because, you know, we don't have the possibility of falling off to our deaths here. So alright, onward. So far making pretty decent progress. This going through the elemental planes are actually really quick. There's only 2 areas. There's the main area where we fight everything, and then there's the boss area. So it's pretty straightforward. Not much else to it. Like I said, most of the planes are like that. They're basically boss. Well, I don't know if I'd say boss gauntlets because you'd have to fight bosses back to back. But the idea is to basically set you up for a boss, basically. Although you think it would have been more impressive if we'd run into Gloomwing earlier in the game when we fought him, because every other area has like a boss we've encountered before, for the most part. I mean, Luvia, you know, there'll be another character making an appearance in the fire area. Surprise, surprise. You know, but, oh well, that's fine. I mean, you don't have to introduce every single character, but it would have been interesting if they did. Oh, right, stun. Almost forgot to stun there really quick. Man, those guys are tough. But they fall just like anyone else. Just like everyone, they're all pink on the inside. Now we also got a potion inside of a rock face. Oh. Nope. Not fighting you. I'm gonna crit you for 120 damage. Or 60, I mean. Oh, there he is. He died. Man, I'm getting like crits like mad like over here. Crazy. I mean, I've been critting pretty regularly in this game, but not that often, you know. But then when you get a bunch back to back, then again, I am the law of averages. If I throw so many daggers or punch so many times, you know, there's a chance I'll roll a 20, you know, behind the screens, or however they do it in the game mechanic wise. In D&D, it's usually, if you're using fist weapons, it's usually you have to roll a 20 to crit. And in most games, you have to roll another 20 to confirm a crit, which means double or triple damage or whatever. I think for fists, it's only double damage though. And it's on a 20 crit that you actually do something. You do the double damage or whatever. Daggers, it's 19 to 20, but still times 2. You're probably thinking, are there times 3s? I think size are times 4 crits, which are insane. There were some crazy builds you could do with D&D with size to try and get like a ton of, like, improve the crit range and everything like that, and just like go to town with scythe masters. I think rapiers do times 3 if I recall, because it's like a piercing weapon type of situation. I know there are other types of weapons that do times 3 or times 4, but usually it's times 2. I think there was a weapon called a great axe, also had times 3 if I recall. Oh, maybe I need to go back. Let me sprint it. Yeah, it was one way to try and do, if you're a rogue, one of the better ways to get a damage was to like be a rogue that uses uses a scythe or something like that. Because I believe you could use your if you crit with a scythe, that does a crazy amount of damage, at least in 3.5. Later editions, obviously not, but I know in 5th edition you just auto crit now. Well, you have to crit once by 20 or whatever, but they just give you the crit instead of having to confirm it. I prefer that, I think, just because the fact it's already hard. It's 5% chance to roll 20. You know, I think you should just give it to the players that they roll 20. So what they do is they basically give you get full damage if you crit someone, so you get whatever your full damage was, so you don't have to roll. So you would get, let's just say you roll with a crossbow, you get 12 damage or something like that. Or, well, crossbow is a d10, but I guess it'd just be 10. But then with a crit, you get to roll another d10 to see how much extra other damage you get. So, as an example. So I prefer that. So, like I said, it's already hard enough to get a 20, but having to roll double 20s to get extra damage. Come on, man. You know, just let them have it. You know. Now, if they wanted to roll a double 20 to try and do like a crazy thing like insta kill, I think it was a. It might have been a house rule on that, but I think I house ruled it a long time ago that if someone rolled like double 20s or triple 20s or something like that, they would insta kill whatever they fought because of just how hard, how below the percentage is to do that. So I'm like, you know what? If you do that, you know, I'm gonna let you have it, even if it's like the big bad, you know. Oh, more elements. Oh, where are you rolling off to? They see me rolling. They see me rolling on my Segway. They see that I'm doing it and I'm white and nerdy. Man, you expected me to say something else, didn't you? I'm white and nerdy. I'm white and nerdy. Yeah, Weird Al is probably one of my favorite like parody artists out there. So, and he actually, well, actually I shouldn't say it just because it would date where I live. Never mind. But anyway, I like his music. I even like his original music too. Like before, it was just, you know, you always liked him for his parody stuff, but he has a lot of original stuff too. Probably because it costs too much to do parody stuff these days, and it's just easier to make your own stuff with the comedic tone than to parody other music, because you have to do licensing and all that other stuff if you do that. So, but all right, now that we're done with Earth 1, we can now if you had unequipped all your metal pieces, now that we're going back to Earth 2. Or Area 2, you can now put on all your metal equipment, so, because, you know we're going to fight in here. Alright, where are you, Luvia? You weird scientist vampire lady. It's time to take you down after your encounter in your house try to burn me alive. Or wait, no, that was the other lady.
You again. I cannot tell you how pleased I am to see you. I wish to thank you for your help at Bloodmire Manor. Surprised? Yes. Thanks to your wanton destruction of my creations, I've come to realize some grave errors in my thinking. Originally, I had thought to create life from death. True life, not undeath. Taking the best traits from existing creatures and bending them to my will to form a whole new species. But then you arrived and destroyed all that I had made. It was at that point I realized the truth of it all. What good is the creation of life if all it takes is a sharp sword to end it? Death. Destroyer of all. That was the missing element that prevented my experiments from reaching their evolutionary pinnacle. But no more. The solution is at hand, and you shall help me.
I don't use swords lady, but anyway, it's boss time against Luvia Bloodmire, and yeah, she tried to poison us. So yeah, she has all her created, and she throws fire bombs at us. She does something else, but let's finish her off first before we do that. So luckily, she's not this form. She's not too bad. She will keep throwing fire at us. The danger is, you know, getting hit with her fire bombs. Ah, she's dead. What the? Oh God. Yeah, she turns it. Now she's in her. This is even my final form. Yet she can get poisoned in it. Yeah, she turns into like this weird like. Oh God. Yeah, she like throws like, yeah, look at that. She throws clones of herself. She can poison us. It's insane, dude. This is crazy. Yeah, she can bless all her enemies, and she doesn't have a lot of HP. That's the thing. Like if you can get in there. Actually, let's see if we can just get in there. Yeah, the only problem is that, yeah, if you get surrounded, geez, you know. That's why I kind of want to do dagger, but I also want to get in there too, so. Oh yeah, I think she can also heal too, so. Okay, so let me see. Actually, it'd probably be better to like get rid of some of these guys. You probably could do this with just fighting her or killing her, but let's see if we can get a decent like amount away so we can fight her minions. Ah, okay. Yeah, she's not so bad in the first part. Tougher than Gloomwing, at least. Dude! Yeah, she keeps flame striking me. Flame strike is a cleric spell, by the way. Dude! Alright. I wonder if we can run over here away from her. The cave has blocked the passage back, so yeah, but we can get away from her her bombs. But she can still flame strike us. So. Oh well. I know that. I'm fine with that game. Thank you. Thanks for telling me. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Ow. Yeah, she's definitely tougher by Gloomwing by like a country mile. Ah, she's making me use all my potions. Oof. Yeah, it's when you stop to like attack them, she flame strikes you. I'm trying to get rid of all our minions, so well, the main minions anyway, the skeletal dudes or whatever. Yeah. I'm surprised I'm able to like sheesh. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's a lot of those attacks. Ooh, she got me. Ouch. Alright. Okay, time for round 2. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention and I lost track of my HP, so apologies about that, folks. But yeah, like I said, a lot more dangerous than Gloomwing. By far. Unfortunately, we had to do that all over again. But oh well. That's fine. How many potions do I actually have? Maybe I need to buy some more. Let's see. No, I got plenty, so alright, we're good. Just, I wasn't sure. I was using quite a few of those. I was like, you know. Yeah, it's all about taking out those Zentarum soldiers and then getting to her. Alright, skip her fight, so let's just melee her this time so we can get rid of her. Actually, let's kill the Zentarum before we fight her. Because all she's got to do, she's just going to throw flame bombs at us, so best to get rid of these guys now. But yeah, those are Zentarum soldiers, by the way. Yeah, she can't do Flame Strike yet, so she's... Oh, I thought... Huh, I could have swore it wasn't until her other form she could cast Flame Strike. Well, never mind. My bad. I could have swore it was her final form type of thing. But sometimes she'll just run around. Stop it. Stop critting me for being a weak lady. Jeez. I do like her transformation, just like so gross. Luckily I have elemental body, so she's not poisoning me, or not as often. There we go. Yeah, you just kind of have to browbeat her. That's how you beat her, but I got a little stupid at the beginning. I should have just killed her minions first, but oh well. This is what happens when you let the enemy like get too much powerful and run around him and stuff like that. But I kind of wanted to show what she could actually do, because most of the bosses I don't let them do anything. I usually either kill them before then or whatever. So in this case, I actually got to show you what she can do if you really let her get her going. So but yeah, if you kill her minions and just run at her, she'll go down like anyone else. I still think Gloomwing's easier overall, just because you can just range the crap out of him. So all right, let's grab the Earth Foundation and get out of here. Ooh, poison. All right, we've hit the Earth Foundation, the Air Foundation, and now our next step is fire or water. If it's not too obvious, I'm going to step into fire this time. Will we have what we need? Will our body melt under the extreme heat? Do we have a chance to get an ice cream cone? Find out next time in the next episode of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.
You have activated the Earth Foundation? Most excellent. Here, your reward. Very well. May fortune follow you, adventurer. Farewell.